Hey guys, I'm hiding in my car. I'm in the middle of doing all sorts of stuff. And I wanted to take a minute. I'll give it a second. I just now got the notification that I'm live, so I'll give you guys a second. Can you hear me? Thumbs up? No? Can you hear me? Hello? Like I said, I'm just total mom mode right now, watching Robert Mueller earlier this morning. Hey, Corey, what's up? I was watching Robert Mueller. If you doubted that he was part of the swamp, today's press conference hopefully confirmed it for you. I was talking to my dad earlier. He's like, I'm not seeing what you saw, but what I saw, let's just really quick talk about it, and then I'll let you guys go, was Robert Mueller basically saying, hey, we didn't find any collusion or obstruction, but, if Congress wants to look into it, it's not our job, but if Congress wants to look at it. So they basically punted the ball to Congress, hoping that Congress impeaches President Trump, basically what's going to happen. So that's basically what we heard him say. Now let's just back up for a second. This whole thing started, the entire thing started because people were saying that the Trump campaign colluded with Russia to win the investigation. All that was found was that Russia bought a couple $100,000 worth of Facebook ads, okay? I worked on campaigns and we've spent that in a week, okay? And that's just in a state, locally in a state, okay? So they found that the Russians spent a couple $100,000 on Facebook ads for the entire nation, and that's how they inspired, colluded to side with Trump and take out Hillary. That's what they found, and the Trump campaign had absolutely nothing to do with that. Okay, that's all that was found. No collusion whatsoever. So, like I described this earlier to my husband, this is like so that's what happened. Okay. So they concluded that, guys, let's remember that. They concluded they found no collusion between Trump and Russia campaign before the midterm elections, okay? Before the midterm elections, no collusions found. But they hold that. They hold it. They hold it. They hold it. They let the elections take place. They watch the House flip. And that's just a whole other story in itself, how they held that. So that's like just an example of you find something out and you hold it. So that's like putting my child, any one of my kids, okay, 7, 5, 3-year-old, in front of a basket full of chocolate, okay? And I've told them that they ate that chocolate and they said they didn't eat the chocolate. They didn't eat it, okay? Then I leave the room. Chocolate's sitting there on the table. I leave the room for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, hoping that at some point they obstructively take the chocolate and eat it. That's basically what the Mueller investigation was. They accused the Trump campaign of colluding with Russia to win the election. No collusion found. Then they sit and wait. And they wait. And they wait, hoping that at some point someone in the Trump campaign is going to obstruct the investigation. They were praying to God that Trump would fire Mueller. They were praying that somehow the Trump campaign would obstruct. Didn't happen. No obstruction. So Mueller's pissed off, basically, because Trump didn't bite. He didn't bite. And nothing happened. So now Mueller's like, well, I'm out of this thing, but let's just pass it to Congress, basically. The whole reason this is happening is to distract the American people from what really happened. Okay, let's just keep it real. Barr is investigating the investigators because this whole thing was started. This whole thing was a big freaking joke. Okay, they spied on the Trump campaign illegally, violating their Fourth Amendment rights. Okay. They went to the FISA courts. I'd like to find out the FISA court judges that approved the warrants to allow for the spying to take place. Who are these judges? They're covering all of this up because they really thought Hillary had it in the bag. She doesn't have it. She didn't have it in the bag. So now they're trying to cover all this up. And now they're freaking out because Barr is actually going to investigate the investigators. Because this whole thing is a big joke. And the whole thing started, this whole thing is happening, people. This whole thing is happening because Trump won an election they didn't think he was going to win. Okay, this is a banana republic. When the American people vote and their vote is denied by the elitists, by the top elitists in our country, sorry, I'm hot in this car. But when the American people's vote is denied and said, no, you voted for the wrong person. We wanted Hillary. And now they tried to turn this whole thing around to get Hillary elected, and it doesn't happen. So then now they try to obstruct. They accuse a president of cheating on an election, which never actually happened. This is what they're doing. This is a complete attack on our democracy, people. This is a complete attack. They're saying that what we say as American people isn't allowed. What we vote for isn't allowed. That's insane. That's what's happening, straight up. And they're crazy. They're going nuts over it. Mueller, part of the swamp, okay? Let's just call it. Best good buddies with Comey, who basically looked the other way while Hillary Clinton obstructed justice, man. She destroyed 30,000 emails. She crushed Blackberries with hammers to destroy subpoenaed evidence. And Comey looked the other way. Okay, these guys are dirty. Dirty, dirty, dirty. We're looking at dirty people in very high places. Corrupt people in very high places. And now it's all coming down. Now Barr is like, you know what? I'm going to investigate this. Let's find out what really happened. Let's find out why you guys launched this investigation in the first place. They used a document by a guy, the Steele dossier. They used that document. Steele was he was an agent in Britain. So that's actually colluding with a foreign country right there. He is from Britain. They got he hated Trump. He was outspoken about it. Creates a dossier with a bunch of fake crap that's never verified. They take it to the FISA courts, the FBI. They take it to the FISA courts. The FISA courts then give them the warrant to spy on Trump. Okay, they used a fake document. Now, to top it all off, the fake document used was paid for by the Clinton campaign. Okay, that's how this whole thing started. And they're freaking out because they obstructed justice. They did all sorts of terrible, illegal things to be able to spy on Trump. And now they're trying to cover it all up. Now they're freaking out. And somebody at the very top gave the go-ahead. Okay, we can't prove, but I guarantee you that the Inspector General report coming out soon, I can guarantee you that the Barr, his investigation in this will start to unfold all the stuff. And who made the final call? Who said, yeah, it's totally fine to violate someone's Fourth Amendment rights? It's not okay. Even if you're a Democrat, it's not okay. This is wrong. Sorry, my throat. So that's basically what's happening here. And Mueller goes out there to stir the pot again, to get everybody to look at this way. Look at this. Look at the dancing monkey over here, everyone. Look at it. Look at it. Don't look at what Barr's doing. In fact, let's try to discredit Barr so nobody trusts the guy. So when he does come out with the truth, nobody knows the truth. Nobody knows it. I mean, that's basically what we're seeing. And I'm not stupid. And I guarantee you the people on here are not stupid. We're all aware of what's going on. We all know what's going on. We're calling it out. We see it for what it is. So, that's it. That's the story. I just had to say it. That's what's going on. And if you're still watching MSNBC and you're still watching ABC News and NBC Nightly News, you are so deceived. Man, you are so played. There's some people out there that I know that are so played. And it's sad. It's sad to watch. You guys gotta pay attention. You gotta seriously question everything you're told. You cannot believe these people. The media is in on this. The media is totally the media is basically an arm of the Democrat Party. So what they're telling you, don't believe it. Find out for yourself. Look at the facts. So it was a joke. It was a joke what I saw this morning. Total joke. I'm just reading you guys' comments. So, thank you guys. Sorry, suddenly I'll pause and start reading your comments. It's like, if you're watching, it's like, what is she doing? So that's basically what I have to say. I think it's amazing to me. Like, it's amazing to me. My husband and I were talking. Like, they've investigated this guy, Trump, for 2 years. They found absolutely nothing on him. He's got to be the cleanest person. I mean, like, seriously, because if anybody was investigated at some point, they're going to find something. I mean, a parking ticket. I mean, it's amazing to me that he's still standing, and it's a miracle. I believe it's the prayers of Christian people and people of faith. So, all right, you guys, stay tuned. We'll talk soon. All right, bye, guys.